Chapter 289. The chefs and cooks. The forced guests. According to this advice of Mahal, Fungar Helen immediately sent for his cooks and food masters to come and see him. And he instructed them to prepare a meal for 1,000 people, and said to the servants, "Go and lay the large tables in the large dining room with the golden tableware, and put the comfort chairs and comfort beds to the set tables." Here, the chefs, food masters, and servants became pale with fear, and regarded themselves as lost. But Fungar noticed the great embarrassment of his otherwise very faithful servants, and asked them quite firmly, "Well, why are you hesitating? Why are you becoming so fearful and cannot move?" And the chief cook said, "Lord, Lord, Lord, none of us are to blame. But we had to watch how the underpriests, under the direction of several chief priests, poisoned the gold fountain, all of your pantries, and all of your tableware with a new poison which was given to them by Captain Drohuit. They then tried to give the poisoned food to the animals, and they died the moment after swallowing this poisoned food. If you or the invited guests will eat it, they will all perish. And we do not even dare to touch the poisoned food, and even less so to prepare it." And Fungar Helen said, "I know about everything what you just have told me. Therefore I want to give this meal to those who have cared for me so well and faithfully. This, my only best friend, who has come from the heights, however, will tell you how to prepare the dishes, that it will not hurt you." Here the chefs, food masters, and servants turned to the old Mahal and asked him for some advice. And Mahal said, "Thus go and bring oil and vinegar, and wash yourselves all over the body with it before starting to prepare the poisoned food and other things. And you cooks, cover your noses with a wet cloth when preparing the food, and it will not harm you." This advice was immediately put to action, and all called upon began their work. Then the general summoned the heralds and commanded them to invite the certain guests to supper. And the heralds went and invited the guests. Then Fungar Helen also summoned the military commanders and gave them the command to keep the whole great army at the ready. And everything took place like the blink of an eye. But the invited guests had smelled a rat, and apologized not to attain. And Mahal said, "Now send out well-armed soldiers, that they should arrest those who were invited and drag them here." And Fungar Helen followed Mahal's advice at once, and within an hour, approximately 1,000 guests were rounded up, including Agla and Drohuit. Only King Gurat came voluntarily.